few moments later, he stood up and left. Fancy waited alone. His lower back ached. Surely it couldn't be much longer. The relief came suddenly, as Anne knew it would. Then she realised she wasn't screaming anymore, just panic breathing. Mrs. Lynch gestured to tell her to lift her head and see. There it was, held up by, what was that little smiley girl called? Anne couldn't, in that moment, put a name on her. Smeared and wriggling, its teensy newborn face looked ready to cry out, but it hadn't uttered a sound yet. Another girl was slipping the cord. Only now did Anne realise she had had a boy. Then he opened his mouth. He was whisked away. Anne lay back and closed her eyes, waiting for that last part she hated. The poor little boy seemed fine. Loud enough anyway. Everything was going to be fine. Her heartbeat finally began to slow a little, but she still felt sweaty. Someone touched her shoulder. She opened her eyes. Mrs. Lynch was holding him all clean and wrapped in a white blanket. 7 pounds 4 ounces. Sit up so you can hold him. Anne pushed herself up despite the pain and held out her arms. Wrapped so completely, he didn't move much now, but he howled as she took him into her and touched her chin gently against his temple, so as to feel some part of him skin on skin. There. Then a brisk nod from Mrs. Lynch, and the little smiley one took possession again and carried him off. Let's see how he takes his bottle. We'll bring him back again soon. Your husband is downstairs waiting patiently. Take your own time now, but let me know when you're ready for him to come and see the two of you. Mrs. Lynch was so good. Everyone was so good. Ita. That was the little smiley one. The man who smoked had come back, his mood worse if anything. Fancy closed his eyes to avoid any contact that might antagonise him further. There was something about him now as he drove. Time was passing very slowly. Barry, Quay, Galway, Liston, Strong. 5 children would bear those names and grow up sharing an important detail of their lives. Would their paths ever cross? Fancy's eyes jerked open as a hand gently squeezed his shoulder. The room seemed different, whiter. The man who smoked was not there now. The young girl was smiling down at him. Mr. Strong. Fancy realised that the early morning sun was shining in the window. He smiled hopefully at the girl. Have you news for me?